What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Um, I think this is a question that has to seriously be asked at this point. We keep talking about with Steph Curry this slump. All right, this slump that he's been in since November 30th. Now, a slump is something that lasts for a week, a couple of weeks. Okay. Um, at this point, we're talking about something that's been going on since November the 30th. All right, statistically. Uh, that's 3 months now. Okay. So when you look at that, how long this has been going on, more or less, where he has not been shooting at the level that we normally see from Steph Curry or a prime Steph Curry. And you look at the fact that, this month he turns 34. I guess what I'm asking is, do you think that we have to come to the conclusion or the distinct realization that he's on the downside of his career? Um, Meaning that I'm not saying that he's not going to have great performances for the rest of his career. He's going to still have some great nights. But maybe we have to come to the realization that maybe the Steph Curry that we've seen, since 2015, maybe that's a guy we're not going to see with great regularity. Now, you can make some arguments as to why he is struggling a bit more this year. There's one possibility. If it's not age quite yet, it could be the fact that he has kind of gone away from the mid range. Um, when I have watched Steph Curry play, now look, I'm not in California. I don't get to watch all of their games. I don't have League Pass right now. I will be getting it very soon. I had to give up League Pass for a little bit. But the games I have seen, he seems to be taking a lot more long threes. Some of his shots seem more forced than they used to be. Um, and I don't see him utilizing the mid range like I've seen him in some seasons prior. He can be a little inconsistent from the mid range. Um, it could be shot selection that's driving him down. But when you look at, people say how much he's struggling, and you still see that he's shooting 37.6% from beyond the arc, which is still above league average, but just not quite what you expect from Curry. Goes to show you how great he is. I know some people be like, man, Mike, he just set the record for most threes in a game with 16. Yeah, but that's an exhibition game. That's an all-star game. Those stats don't really. That's not a real measure of like a standard game. They're not playing in defense. The all-star game is the same game where most points in a game is held by Anthony Davis. So that goes to show you how much of a measure the All Star game is when it comes to how great a season you're to gauging your season. Um, Even though AD was having a good year that year, but still. Um, the other night, he was 3 of 10 from beyond the arc in that game where the Mavericks came back against the Warriors, and I think this is one of the reasons why I'm not totally sold on the Warriors. Curry's inconsistency um, this year compared to normal, injuries to guys like Draymond Green. The fact that after that 18-2 start, the Warriors are sort of a okay team record wise since that start, um, but not a championship team after since the 18-2 start. Um, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. Maybe Curry can get on a hot streak, but just from observation, man, I think that it's possible, man. He could just be getting older, man. The fact that he's been much more active defensively this year than I've ever seen him before, that takes a toll out of you. That does take away from your offense as the season progresses and throughout the tenure of a ball game. So we'll have to wait and see. Um, there's also the fact that you know uh, he's had to deal with evolving rotations, different rosters, or different guys within the roster. That could be doing something to his rhythm and whatnot. But anyway, tell me what you guys think.